On the serious side, I'm more of an emotional player. How do you, in the middle of a game, either you're going to playoffs, championship, 3 seconds left, how do you keep the Timmy face?
It's a misconception, man. I feel as much emotion as anybody else, but over the years, what I've found out is you get too high, you get too low, things happen. I've hit game winners and gone running off the floor, and come to find out there's time on the clock. The Derek Fisher shot. I hit that shot and I go running off the floor, and there's .4, and he comes and hits another one. It's like things like that happen. So it's those kind of things that make me the way I am, where I want to be on one level all the time and try to stay at a consistent level the whole time.
I'm trying to work on that so much, but I just get, it's the refs.
What are you talking about?
The refs get me. It's, other than shot. I love that one. The laughter sitting on the sideline. I love that. I was for you on that one. It's just they get to me. I don't know why. I have to talk to them. I have to say something to them.
That's been my problem my entire career. My coaches on me all the time about staying away from that. But you know what? There's so many factors in the game. You got to try to eliminate as many as possible affecting you. So.
A lot of people don't know this side of you. I know you play a lot of video games, don't you?
Absolutely. It's a great way to play, especially with the new online gaming and stuff. You can go on there and you don't have to be who you are. You're out there just doing whatever with anybody, and I think it's great. One, I was a gamer since forever ago, and then now with the whole playing games online and games coming out weekly, it's a blast. I know you live online basically.
Yeah.
You're semi-virtual online character.
Yeah, I have probably 6 different aliases.
Really?
Just to change it up a little.
Any fun ones you want to throw out there? Because I use basically one, and I can't reveal that.
I use Agent Arenas. Everyone knows that. Loose Cannon.
Loose Cannon, which again makes sense.
Pissy Panda. Yeah, that's a funny
What's the
name.
history behind that one? We got any
I don't know.
history?
It was just a funny name. I just thought about it. Yeah.
All right.
There's a couple more. That's just
I use sometimes I use Johnny Wishbone. Have you ever seen Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop is like one of my greatest lines of all time. Axel Foley, which is Eddie Murphy in the line. He goes, "My name is Johnny Wishbone from the island of St. Croix."
Yes, I remember that.
So
okay.
I'll be Johnny Wishbone.
That's funny. I just love the names online. Sometimes I would just get up there and just sit and just listen to people just talk trash all day.
That's one thing you can do online. People just talking nonstop. Sometimes they get on your nerve when you're actually trying to play, but people talk crazy. It's a lot of fun. You were on the upcoming cover of NBA Live, I hear.
Oh yeah. I couldn't believe it when they first told me. They said I beat out LeBron.
Really?
Yeah, I beat out LeBron for by like 3 million votes.
Really?
You vote online. Yeah. So
I got 3 votes. I got 3 votes.
I voted.
For the cover. Did you? I did too.
Okay.
So I think my wife voted. So
okay. There we go.
The
That's
cover's
3.
right there. So I was a little bit behind you, but
I couldn't believe it. And the game is actually good this year. So I'm fortunate. I know like T-Mac had the bad year, but this year I got the good year.
Wow. All right. Well, I did the cover a couple years back, so I've had a cover.
Yeah, that's when it was good. That's when it was. Yeah,
I appreciate that. Thank you. I had to take no credit for anything in the game, but I was on the cover for 1 year, so that's fun.
And I'm gonna take credit for this one.
There you go.
I don't know why, but I didn't have nothing to do with it. But
that's fine. Did you get the little motion capture on you?
No.
No motion capture.
No.
You ever done that?
Yeah, I did it for the commercial last year, but it just actually had just the bubbles. They didn't have me doing nothing.
In place and all that stuff.
Nothing special about it. No special effects, just bubbles.
There you go.
I've been watching you for so long now, and 10, 12 years, you're almost out. What do you tell your younger generation?
About what?
Like,
don't say that. Don't
I
say
know
that.
That's what I said. I didn't want to say it because
I got 10 years. I've gone double digits this year, so I'm 10 years. So what do I tell them?
Tell the guys who's coming in how to get the 10 years.
You know what? It's only a select few who make it that far. We think it's so many because you see guys around the league that have 10, 12, 14 years, but it's only a select few, and it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of things that work in your favor. You need a little luck. You need the right situation. You need to play the right way, and all those things factor in. A guy like you will go 20 years because you'll be scoring. You'll be 40 years old and averaging 30 points. It's just it's the different kind of players in different type of situations.
It's funny, when I was coming in, they said the average player plays 4 years.
Yeah.
I had a 2-year deal, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get the other 2 out of it. Now I'm going on my 7th year, and I'm like, wow, I've been in the league this long. I'm getting old.
It flies. You look around, and I'm 10 years now, and I'm getting all the questions about you're the old veteran now. What are you gonna do when you retire? I was like, come on, man! I got a couple more years to play before I retire. Let me enjoy them.
It goes by so fast, and I just can't believe I'm going on 7, and eventually I'm gonna be saying it's the same thing. Like, man, I'm the old veteran now. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, people looking up to you. You got kids coming in that are 20 and 21 years old, and you're like, wow, I remember when I was I was like that. I was the guy coming in looking up to David Robinson and making the old jokes and hey man.
How was that playing with a top 50? I know you're a top 50, but you're playing with a top 50. How was that?
It was awesome coming in and playing with someone and especially with an attitude like he had for the game. He wasn't worried about who got what and who did what. He wanted to bring people along, and I walked into the perfect situation.
And I played with a couple top 300s, but never top 50. I got a couple 300s out of my belt.
You played with some pretty good players over the years.
So. Yeah, I've learned a lot, and I think that's what helped me. But when you get that same position,
yeah,
I just thought it was great. I'm a sports fan, so I just thought it was great.
You are a sports fan. You're showing me this.
I try.
Good.